Namo Narayanaya. We're continuing the chapter on the different ways of lying down and the various kinds of congress. When a man enjoys two women at the same time, both of whom love him equally, it is called the united congress. When a man enjoys many women altogether, it is called the congress of a herd of cows. The following kinds of congress sporting in water, or the congress of an elephant with many female elephants, which is said to take place only in the water, the congress of a collection of goats, the congress of a collection of deer, take place in imitation of these animals. In graminary, many young men enjoy a woman that may be married to one of them, either one after the other or at the same time. Thus one of them holds her, another enjoys her, a third uses her mouth, a fourth holds her middle part, and in this way they go on enjoying her several parts alternatively. The same things can be done when several men are sitting in company with one courtesan, or when one courtesan is alone with many men. In the same way, this can be done by the women of the king's harem when they accidentally get hold of a man. The people in the southern countries have also a congress in the anus that is called the lower congress. Thus ends the various kinds of congress. There are also two verses on the subject as follows. An ingenious person should multiply the kinds of congress after the fashion of the different kinds of beasts and birds. For these different kinds of congress, performed according to the usage of each country and the liking of each individual, generate love, friendship, and respect in the hearts of women. So ends this chapter, and I have now officially read a chapter on anal sex and describing an orgy. That's a fact. I find it interesting they compare different congresses to animals. It strikes me as very interesting that we should be imitating the animals versus following our passions, following our love. But I find that love isn't really the big key in this book. A lot of things that this describes isn't really love related. It's all about carnal desires, which are very animal-like. And thus, I guess it kind of makes sense that we would copy animals and not see ourselves as maybe a higher life form